Hello everyone, this is Sean Apollo Clark bringing you another video. This time it is tip time, and what I'm going to be helping you out today with is improving your army control and your army control mechanics. This is something I've wanted to do in a long time actually, but I've never felt confident in using it. I always want to play ladder, I want to play my best, and I've never really wanted to take the time to sit out and improve myself. I even wanted to include it in the tutorials, but I just didn't feel comfortable in bringing it in, playing ladder, talking, commentating over my games. I didn't feel that I could handle all of it together. But now in a controlled environment is the perfect time to actually teach this technique, this method. And what it actually is, well, I'll show you an example beforehand of how I used to play and how a lot of you may still play. So this, let's say your massive army here, is marching south, and you want to be able to bring new units with you as soon as you have the money and you have the supply for, which in this game we certainly do. So let's imagine we were coming down to attack this hatchery, and we wanted new units there. We'd press 3, we'd press, build units, S and R to build more roaches, and then we know we'd move, basically I'd move my army, then click, and the white lines represent, of course, where all the roaches come from. And you'd follow around, you just keep clicking and so on, and it becomes a very sloppy method, simply because your roaches are coming from every hatchery around the map, so you don't really know where they are. They're not in a control group. They may just walk move command into their death, and you have to go around shift control 1 shift control 1 to get them all in the army, and it becomes a very sloppy, slow method. What if I told you you can do this better, stronger and faster? Well, hopefully you'd want to know more, so that's what I'm here to do. So what the new method involves is actually hotkeying the units directly into your army. And let me show you how that is done. And I'll show you a very slow method to begin with, and the exact method, but it is slowed up, of course. So let me show you. So select S for lava. Let's say we want more Zerglings with our army. So we go ahead and build a bunch of Zerglings. We now control those Zerg cocoons, then we press Shift 1 to put them actually in the hotkey group, and then looky if we press 1, we have the Zerglings with our army here, so we can attack, move in, and no matter where we march, we do not have to go along shift-clicking boxes to get the army. Look at the lings on the minimap. They are running to my army, and that is a very well-controlled, precise way to be able to defend, to be able to attack, and keep all your units together. A very simple technique, but I'm not too sure if a lot of people actually know how to do that. So as I go around to lava inject one final time, let's go ahead and do that again. So let's build roaches into this army. 3, S, R, control click the cocoons, shift 1. And now they're in your army, and now you press 1, your hotkey group. Ta-da! They're with your army. So nice and simple method to grab everything together. And this is super useful for really important units that you cannot lose. I mean, you can't lose any units as a Zerg player. Even the small baby Zerglings and roaches matter everything to you. If they move command into an army, you're going to die. But if you can control them immediately, you're going to be able to increase the percentage that you're actually able to survive, fight, and win. Let's go ahead and say I want to build infestors to kind of back up this army. And I do not want them in the same hotkey group, but I want them in number 2. 3, S, F, control click the cocoons, shift 2. And now, looky. And let's increase our army value. 3 S, R, control click, shift 1. And now we have our army, we have our infestors, we have our army on 1, we have our infestors on 2, and no matter where we march now, 1 and 2, even with the infestors not on the map, they are still there ready to move around. That is our infestor hotkey, as you can see the white lines. So let's march south now and look at the minimap. Everything is coming together. Look at that. From all hatcheries around the map, our infestors are ready. We can fungal at any moment. We can attack in at any moment with our army. And that is how to actually control your army exactly how you need to, without scrambling around, really dirty, dragging all around. Very clean method to be able to have your army ready, locked and loaded to fight for you, so you can increase your win percentage on the ladder in tournaments wherever you choose. I 100% recommend this method of being able to grab your army together. It will improve you as a player for sure. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick tip video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, follow me on Twitter, which is ApolloSC2, and I'll bring you all the updates you need to know. So thanks once again. This has been Sean Apollo Clark, signing off.